Welcome back to Sunrise. I'm Mark Oppold. Boy, how fast the summer goes. Here we are, the Labor Day auction underway. You know, there'll be a lot of red Angus cattle across your screen here today. And that brings us to our guest this morning, Halla Ramsay with the Red Angus Association. Halla, welcome to our program this morning.
Good morning, Mark. How are you today?
Just fine. Boy, the summer went fast. I know you too as well. You have a convention coming up here next week. How fast that comes and getting prepared. Well, folks, the Red Angus Convention, September 10th to the 13th. Talk about some of the changes that you've made from the previous years, Halla.
Yeah, absolutely. So we really shook our schedule up this year, and we've added a bunch of new activities for our guests. So Tuesday, we actually kick off with a new foundation golf tournament. So our foundation supports research and development for the breed, but then also supports our junior activities going on as well. So we'll kick off that afternoon with that golf tournament, and then we'll roll into the evening at the Nebraska Cattlemen's office. So there we'll have dinner. And we'll have some live cattle demonstrations provided by MJE Livestock, Neogen, and Hack Red Angus. And then our membership meeting starts really on Wednesday with our State of the Association address by Tom Brink, our CEO, and our president's message with Kylie DeVoe. And then really we roll into the overall business of the association, ending with a fun team dummy roping sponsored by the Nebraska Rodeo team.
Wow. Well, that sounds like a full. I love that golf. I'm not very good, but I'll always like to get out and play golf, and especially when you're supporting a foundation like that. So I hope that goes well. Now, on Friday, the 13th, nothing unlucky about that. There's a commercial cattlemen's symposium. So, folks, pay attention to this from Halla as she explains what's going on next to Friday, the 13th.
Yeah, so our Commercial Cattlemen Symposium, our theme this year is building the future of the cattle industry. So we have 6 different speakers and 1 feeder panel lined up. The topics that are going to be included during that Commercial Cattlemen Symposium are going to be cattle market opportunities and the challenges ahead, buying a bull backed by genomics, marketing opportunities through value-added programs, and then using genomics and feeder cattle. Lunch is free that day. However, we do ask that individuals do register just to help us with food counts.
Yeah, how can they do that, by the way, as long as we're talking about registering and learn more about the convention, the symposium, and learn more about the Red Angus Association? Where would they go, Halla?
Yeah, absolutely. So if you jump onto redangus.org and then go under our event section, you're going to find the national convention. Or on our homepage, there is a rotating banner up there that says register now with the number of days that we have until our event, which is, again, fast approaching. But if you do just click that link, you can register for the event.
Absolutely right. You know, all of us on behalf of everybody here at Superior Livestock, we're glad to support the Red Angus Association and all their events coming up here next week.
Yes, sir. And we absolutely thank you for supporting our event along with all of our sponsors as well for the entirety of that event.
You know, just a few minutes left, a few seconds left here. Halla, someone watching this morning, they are part of the Red Angus group, but they're not members of your association. I know you'd like to have all the members that you can here to help them out in their operation.
Yeah, absolutely. So as I said, we support research and development for the breed along with junior activities and growth of our juniors as well. Obviously, they're the future of the industry, so we want to support them as much as we can. But we also support our members through member education. We do have our value-added programs as well, and then obviously overall herd production.
Very good. Well, I'll let you go. A lot of planning yet to do, I'm sure, and you're getting it ready for next week. But Halla, thanks for joining us this morning. Halla Ramsay from the Red Angus Association Convention coming up next week, the 10th through the 13th, and on the 13th, that Commercial Cattlemen's Symposium. We're going to sell some cattle here at the Labor Day auction coming up, but first, more Sunrise after this.